Hey, comic book community, how's it going? Picked up some titles actually, but I only have three with me because the rest of them I forgot at my friend's house. So I'm going to review today Uncanny X-Men number 10, Fantastic Four 605, and Ed Brubaker's Fatale number 4. We'll start off with Uncanny X-Men number 10. This is a continuance of the whole unit fight that's going on, of course, as he escaped, and he's now with Hope by herself. And while the Avengers are taking on, the creatures there, Cyclops is and Colossus are headed, or half the X-Men are headed to go meet up with Hope so they can stop Unit. But what's her name? Danger. She said, Cyclops, you're just jumping in. You know nothing about Unit or how powerful he is. I guess he's one of his own species, one of his own kind that's left of the species. And as Cyclops and Colossus and the whole X-Men get there, he pretty much wipes all of them out. I mean, Frost, Emma Frost, and Cyclops, Colossus. I mean, he pretty much just wipes them out easily. But then, of course, Danger, she goes, to save the day and pretty much beats Unit easily. But I'm assuming she knew, of course, how to beat him. And then, so they capture him and they take him back to the headquarters. And Cyclops returns to where Captain America is, and Captain America is like, you know what, you have a very special team here. You should be proud of what you have, and you guys are very strong. And you always told me that it's about Earth, about saving Earth, but it's not. And he went on, but then Cyclops dismissed him and said, Magic, get us out of here. So, as Cyclops went to Utopia, Agent Brand from SWORD wanted Unit. Pretty much wanted to talk to Cyclops, but as Cyclops went to meet her, she's like, hey, you know what, I need to borrow Unit because he's one of the special species that's left that can help us and to fix things, because he's, I guess, a fixer. He's not a bad guy, but he's not a good guy, but he's more of a peacemaker, and I guess his mission was to make peace throughout the universe. And I don't know what happened. Of course, he got captured, but his main focus is to finish what he started, is to make peace and fix things. So Agent Brand said, I need to borrow him. And Cyclops said, no, you can't, because, he's dangerous and you guys don't have the facility to hold him. And then Agent Brand brought up, hey, you know what, I know how you ran this special unit, which is the X-Force assassination unit. And, I know your secret and you know my secret. And I guess they know each other's. He also knows her big, huge secret that she has. So they pretty much, shake on it. And Cyclops says, okay, well, go ahead. You're blackmailing me. You know my hidden secret. I know yours. So go ahead and take him. So Brand is like, you know what? I don't really trust anybody, and this is my way of trusting you, or something like that. And towards the end, Unit calls Danger and tells her, you know what? You need to bring Hope to me right now. And erase any kind of records that shows that I talked to her. And Danger's like, why would I do that? Well, when you came, I pretty much went through all your circuit just like that. And I guess now he's controlling her. So pretty much she goes and gets Hope and she's like, you know what? You need to tell me everything about the Phoenix and all that stuff. And he's like, you know what? We can help each other out. So, I like the whole build-up of this story, and I can't wait to get number 11. The next one I picked up was Fantastic Four, number 605. And in this issue, pretty much, Reed builds this time machine with his father, and as they travel to go see the future of what has become of the Fantastic Four and how it is, as he goes throughout the future, this is like how 1312 AD would look like as they traveled. They went on to see the kids, how the Fantastic Four would be, and this is how This is one of the three that they found. And of course they found the thing. And I guess in the last issue, the kids found the serum where he can become human before the last year of the week, once a week of the last year, once a week, a year, he can become human for the one particular week, and that's the only time that the thing can actually age. And as Reed is watching everything, how he's still alive, but everybody else is gone, and how he's interacting with the sun, and how much he means to the sun. And this is now 4012 AD, so he goes further front to see what is going on, or what has become. And I guess they've built a school, a foundation. These are all the graduation. These are all the people that are graduating from that school. And as they go further, which I found, they're now at 5012 AD, and this is, of course, how old the thing has become, as you can see. And he also, he's talking about the Fantastic Four, Johnny Storm, Reed, and Invisible Woman. And as he's talking to them, he's just telling them, how proud and everything he is, and they would have been to see everything. And of course, in 6012 AD, the thing passes away, and then the son says goodbye, Uncle Ben. And yeah, so as Reed is watching that, he's like, you know what, let's go home. To him it's like he's seen enough. He's seen his best friend pass away, and his son is there. He's like, I've had enough. So as he goes back to the present, he sees the son over there sitting watching boxing, and Thing is right there. So he's like, you know what, forget everything, forget working, forget the laboratory, whatever. He grabs some beer and goes and joins them to watch the fight. And Ben's like, hey, aren't you going to go do something? Aren't you going to work? You're going to stick around? And then, Mr. Of course, Reed is like, if it's okay with you. So, which was a really cool, touching scene there. And in the end, he's like, I've missed you too, Stretch. So they're just sitting down, watching the boxing, drinking beer. And I think, to me it was a really nice, touching issue. Really, really enjoyed this. Since Fantastic Four has restarted again from 600, every single issue has been very touching. There's moments, it has these moments of, it's like, wow, okay. That, it's slowly moving forward and something big is going to happen. And within the last part here, which I'm really excited about, is Fantastic Four 605.1, which is the dark reign of the dark origin of the FF. So I'm excited for the next issue. Of course, Jonathan Hickman is also did this. So I'm really excited for the next one. My last one would be Fatale. Ed Brubaker's Fatale. Very awesome title. If you guys haven't checked it out, just grab the first issue, read it, check it out. If you like a crime, demon, and all that stuff, and killing, you'll love this issue. Pretty much in this issue, Hank, his wife, got murdered, and she was pregnant, of course, and the wife got brutally murdered, just pieces and everything, and they cut her stomach and took the baby out. So now Hank is sitting in jail, and everybody's trying to find, the detectives are trying to find out if he did it. And later on, they find out one of the neighbors saw 3 people run away, and as they're trying to figure out if Hank killed him, there was not too much blood, and so one of the detectives is like, you know what, he's not our man. Yeah, he's involved with something, but he didn't kill his wife because there was so much blood in the room. He couldn't have done it because he only had a little blood on him. And then it goes to Josephine, who's one of the main female characters. She goes to Walter, one of the detective, and her former lover that she met way back in the World War and pretty much it does go back in time, like origin of how Walter and Josephine met, and how he became such a good cop, and then, you know, he started to turn bad. Well, not bad, but, you know, just he wasn't himself anymore. He wasn't the good cop that he once was. So Josephine goes back asking for help, and, you know, Walter's like, you know, you don't know what's going on, and Josephine's like, well, you know, this is what you're gonna do to me, you know, this is what I mean to you. So Walter's like, you know, okay, fine, you know, I'll help you, and we'll go from there. So towards the end, let's see, towards the end, the people who killed Hank's wife, of course, Hank gets released from jail. So the people who killed his wife pretty much come back to kill the guy that stood up when Hank was walking away from the bar. One of the guys went in behind him and said, hey, you know what, where's Josephine? You know, tell us something. But the guys here, I believe was the ones that killed his wife, come back and stab the guy who was questioning Hank, of course, and says, you know what, and it's not your time yet. So another good solid story from Ed Brubaker in Fatal 4. It's a must get. Can't wait to pick up the next issue. Alright, that's about it for my review for these 3 titles, and have a great week, and see you later.